FedEx is the worst shipping carrier that you can use for Amazon. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you exactly why you should never use FedEx to ship your FBM shipments, and why I am going to personally stop using FedEx to ship my FBM orders, especially this Q4, because they are going to fuck up your business. And I'm going to explain to you how they almost fucked up my business today and why I'm never going to use them again. So, FedEx is a trash-ass company. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Yesterday, I scheduled a pickup with FedEx to actually ship my stuff, my FBM stuff, to the customer that actually bought my products, right? They were supposed to come in between 8 and 12. 8 and 12, right? Yeah, in between 8 a.m. and 12 a.m., right? And 12 p.m., right, whatever, noon, all right? So, it was scheduled yesterday, and we called in the morning to make sure that they were going to come. They did not show up, right? We called again after 12. They said that they were going to come before 5 p.m. Right now, it's 5:01, all right? It's 5:01. So, UPS came to pick up my stuff. USPS came to pick up my stuff with no issues, and there's never no issues with these guys. But when it comes to FedEx, they are always on some bullshit. What happened is that apparently the driver had some mechanical issues with his truck, right? And it just did not show up, right? So I called the fucking rep in India. And that rep told me, the pickup just did not scan. I cannot tell you why. The system is not showing, okay? So that fucking lady told me that, like, I had no idea what was going on, right? So first of all, if you actually outsource your shit overseas, it's fine if you do, right? And I'm talking to you, FedEx. If you actually outsource your shit overseas, at least try to get people that can actually do this shit for you, okay? It's not the case with UPS. When you call UPS, it's not the case. And like, there's a lot of companies that actually outsource shit overseas that do things the right way. For example, Walmart, okay? Walmart, you talk to people that are overseas when you actually call them. They do the shit the right way. They know to they actually train their people, okay? So, I find it crazy that, I spend thousands a day on fucking shipping with FedEx, right? Maybe not thousands a day, but like, I spend a couple thousands a week right now with FedEx to ship shit, all right, to customers. How can you at least, what I'm gonna need to do now is I'm gonna need to do a couple of trips to FedEx because my car is going to be full. I'm going to need to do a couple of trips myself to FedEx. So I'm going to need to do 2 or 3 trips probably with all the shit that I have. I already did one, okay, earlier, just for a couple of packages that were priority. So I just had to drop them myself before a specific time because they did not show up. Because those packages needs to be scanned before 3:30 to be next day, right? Or priority or whatever. I'm not sure. But now I'm going to need to do a couple of trips. And I don't know, it's actually crazy. Like, you can at least send a notification, right? You'll send a notification that, hey, there was a mechanical failure. We're not going to be able to pick up the shit today. So you can actually figure this shit out. No, it's 5 p.m. FedEx closed at 8 p.m. It's going to be peak traffic. So now I need to figure that shit out, right? And I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do it. There's no problem. But there's no way in hell that FedEx got my business again in the future. Fuck you, FedEx. I'm going to do this shit. This is the last time that I'm going to use your service, okay? FedEx, you suck, all right? Worst shipping carrier. I mean, no, it's not the worst, all right? If you know LaserShip, if you buy your stuff on companies that use LaserShip actually suck, all right, to deliver stuff. But FedEx sucks all around, all right? FedEx is trash. I'm never going to use FedEx again to ship my FBM shit. You should not use FedEx again if you do pickups because, and I actually checked online, all right? I'm not the first person to whom it actually happens, right? FedEx is actually trash when it comes to picking up stuff, all right? So, yeah, I mean, I would not use FedEx. This is not a company that I want to do business with in the future, because this is not a way to run your business. It's a huge business, and it's a shame that it is this way. So always be cautious. To be honest, even if it's a little bit more expensive, I mean, of course, if it's $5 more to ship your stuff, of course, yeah, at that point use FedEx. But to be honest, if it's just something like 20 cents, 30 cents, 50 cents, $1 to be honest, I'd rather just use UPS to ship the stuff instead of FedEx. There's no way in hell that I'm using FedEx again. FedEx sucks, and I actually advise you guys to use other shipment providers, other shipment carriers, even if it's a little bit more expensive, but at least the service is going to be top notch, especially during Q4. Okay, when you have a lot of shit to do. I mean, if you need to go to the FedEx store yourself to drop your package when it's not Q4 and you do not do that much FBM, it's fine, you know. But like, this is actually crazy. Like, this is literally like crazy, like mechanical failure of the vehicle, and they were not able to show up. And they're not going to show up today. And I had no email, no text message, no call. It's actually crazy. The great thing with UPS, actually, if you've been dealing with UPS pickups, the great thing with UPS is that you just, you know, they just call you to let you know, hey, like, if, for example, if you have set up a pickup before 3 p.m. or if you have set up a pickup before noon, for example, and it's impossible, they're all going to call you first thing in the morning and they're going to let you know, hey, it's just impossible that we can actually come before noon. We'll come before this time. And they will show up every single time. All right? Every single time they will show up. It's not the case for FedEx. So FedEx, fuck you. I'll never use you again. And you should not use FedEx in the future. Okay, all of you guys, always prefer to use either USPS or UPS. All right. So hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully this video will save you some headaches. And as you can see, I actually changed my thermal printer. I'm now using a wireless roller. So I'll make a review of that in a few. All right. Not today because that got me pissed off. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.